hatches. Is that a goal? You're still
To the whiskey vault.
batten down the hatches. We're about to go whole hog on a Rare Whiskey Friday. We're going 6 deep.
This is not that kind of channel.
We've got 4 Nikka bottles
Okay.
from
Yes.
what's his name? Elizandro Jimenez.
Elizandro Jimenez, you magnificent bastard. He's got the Z.
Jimenez, yeah.
The Z.
Jimenez. So we're gonna start with the Nikka Tailored, which was
Look at that wood court.
it's Nikka's attempt to replace the Nikka 12 now that they're running out of age statement Nikka.
The Nikka's attempt to replace the Nikka. Okay, because
Right.
Japanese whiskey exploded in popularity. People soaked up all the stuff that's been aging for a while, so
Yes.
now they're scrambling to produce whatever they can and put Japanese on it because Japanese is having a white hot moment of popularity. Okay.
Now,
so
this is a mix of Yoichi and Miyagikyo distilleries.
okay, on the nose,
It's got that classic, slightly burned,
Here's the
smoky, peppery note.
because just the entire context, the dynamic of what went into this bottle, it could be a little concerning. It's like, oh, this is them trying to put something on the shelves, but it doesn't have the age, the maturity, the amount of time that traditionally goes into the Japanese whiskey that exploded in popularity. But this, though, on the nose,
It smells great.
smells lovely.
It's got that sort of light, fresh sort of malty note.
Yeah.
Instead of deep, dark, heavy.
I'm not-
And surrounded by like a really light peat, ashy peat note.
Yeah.
That's very similar to like the peated Johnny Walker releases.
It smells like a lovely dance of notes that you'll find in a lot of Japanese and Scotches. But I'm not getting a tremendous amount of age. It doesn't smell
It
ancient.
doesn't sell deep,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm also getting a vanilla and citrus.
You know, this is like, if it was coming out of like a Scotland, I would say this is probably around
It's a blend.
well, maybe like around 12 or 13 years old or something.
Or younger in a blend.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes closer to a Johnny Walker blend. So it's got that sort of flat, malty vanilla, and then finishes in ash.
Yeah, that ashy, that charry ash.
Yeah, it reminds me of
I
the
like-
double black, the peated Johnny Walker black.
I like the charry ashy element balanced up against the sweet pieces.
I do too, but it is a bit thin.
It is a little thin. What was the proof?
I don't know because it came from Japan and I can't read Japanese.
Well, numbers.
There are no-
43%.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for that and I lost it in all of the text.
Numbers are universal, I think. I don't know. Probably.
Probably not.
They definitely are. Math is the language of the universe.
That's true. I like this one. The taste of it gets a little more citrusy for me, actually. So the citrus dominates. We're creating our Nikka dump blend.
You mean my Nikka glass?
Okay, rinse your glass, sir. Drink this water for safety. I feel like a nurse.
You can
Take this, drink it. So now we've got a trio of ones that they specifically created as budget lines of Nikka that you can get in Japan. So they're black series.
Okay.
This one is the Black Rich Blend, is what they call it.
Okay. Black rich blend.
So all of these are going to be
Wow, there's
40, I guarantee. Yep, they are. It's 40.
there's a grapefruit.
Well, this has got to have sherry cask in it.
So I chose an outlier note. Let's focus on the heftier.
The middle is the bright, shiny, metallic sugar
yeah.
with a little bit of orange zest.
Yeah,
And then it goes like the fig raisin direction.
you say orange zest, I'm saying like a grapefruit.
Yeah, I could do that too. I
Yeah.
could be there.
That smells interesting. It smells kind of fresh with that citrus.
Oh, I like that. It's mild. It lacks the ashy notes of the Nikka
Wow,
Tailored.
it's so
Very friendly.
so friendly though. So friendly. This 40%, yeah, not surprising.
And Elizandro went straight from no donations to 4 Nikka bottles.
Damn,
It's kind of
man.
cool.
Damn, yo. You know, I just have to. I can't get over the first one we did. The wood cork on that.
It's serious.
Look at
It's
that.
like a crown.
That is just cool.
All right,
man.
let's move to the next Nikka. You ready?
Yeah.
The next Nikka, and what
So-
we'll do is pick our favorite Nikka of these.
It was just so too friendly, too tame. There was some interesting notes that presented as a citrus, along with, the metallic kind of sugar.
You can rinse if you want to.
Okay, leave your phones behind. But the first one was much more interesting.
Okay, now we're going for the Nikka Black Deep Blend. So they added new oak barrels into the flavor profile of this one.
New oak barrels into the flavor profile. So,
Yeah.
did they
So
finish
this is the
new
black.
oak?
It might be finished. It might be new oak. I'm guessing it's finished.
Are these all going to be 40%? Because I smelled
Yes.
it. That's 40%?
Yes.
Oh my God. It's 45.
What?
How?
No.
Yep. That's it. The 45.
Really?
Yeah. The universal.
Oh, you're right.
language
It
of
is.
math.
Yeah.
This
okay.
does not smell like anything. I mean, you could have told me this was like a 35%.
This smells way more sweet perfumey though.
Yeah, but everything about it is thin.
Yeah, but it smells even sweeter than what I thought the rich blend would have been.
Yeah, this presented as a little bit more of like a citrus.
There's more of the cotton candy notes in this one.
But then here's the thing. We're talking about, usually when we're talking about notes, they are like these big ropey threads.
Oh, that tastes like absolutely nothing.
These big ropey threads of flavor that we're grabbing onto. This is like trying to grasp onto just wisps, little puffs of atmospheric vapor and smoke, and it's just
In my mind,
you
all
have
I
it for a
picture-
moment and then it's gone.
In my mind, all I picture is that cat, or not the cat, the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland, letting trails of shaped smoke drift through the land, and you're just trying to pick up a whiff of that edge.
So this is just generically sugary sweet.
Yeah, there's just nothing to that. Wow, every one of these has the same situation. It does that. Every single one of these lids has done that.
It's a feature.
Yeah. Okay. This one is deep blend, just like we just drank, but it's called the Night Cruise.
The Night Cruise.
And I don't know what that means,
Oh, all right. Hold on.
but we're about to find out.
That's where you go 6 deep.
Yeah. Limited release, bottled in 2019, 45% alcohol.
I'm sensing a theme here, Daniel.
Yeah.
Sensing a theme. What did you say, 45?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's less candy sweet on the nose. It's got something else going on now.
There is, I think I'm getting a little bit more of a barrel element, a little bit
Still
more
budget, pretty thin,
It is.
shiny.
And then, yeah.
Oh, this one's got more character.
On the
This
taste?
this is headed the direction of the spiciness of the Nikka Tailored, but it's not even a fifth of the way to the flavor.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Like, if we had this after a hefty cast strength
Oh, you
thing,
wouldn't taste it
We'd
at
be
all.
like, what, is there anything
Where's the
here?
whiskey?
Right. Because we've come off of the heels of very light, delicate, sweet,
See, I've
thin,
had 45,
friendly-
46 whiskeys that are
Oh,
4
man.
or 5 times as strong tasting as this.
No, you can get relatively low proof stuff that has a tremendous amount of complexity
Okay.
and flavors. But these 45% are presenting, again, if you just had me guess, I would say that's a watered down 40%. That's
Yeah, I mean, I would have under 40'd that,
35%. Yeah.
So, I gotta say, you can rinse if you want to.
You know what I like? Here's the thing. There's a lot of glasses. There's a lot of options. Even things that are very similarly shaped. I like the Glencairn.
Just the heft.
Well, the base of this thing,
Gives you grip.
because there's some beautiful glasses we were using in Ireland, and they were very similar shape, but they had a stem. And a stem, you can't just throw that thing around.
That's true.
Right? That does
I
snap
actually,
right off.
actually prefer the stem.
Yeah,
Because
no,
stems are dainty and
for-
delicate, and I like that.
When you're putting on your fancy pants.
Yeah.
But
I'm always wearing my fancy pants. I'm using the UK understanding of the term pants, not trousers. I'm always wearing my fancy
you
pants.
really do want to go hog wild in 6 deep.
All right, are you ready for a complete about face? As a matter of fact, we need new glasses for this. We're going to do a complete change of direction for the final 2.
Sure. All right. Have you been dumping them all into this glass?
Yeah.
You know what? It did get slightly more interesting.
I'll bet. Well, because at the base of that is a Nikka Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some dark fruits whenever they're all combined. Go ahead.
First, we have a gift from Tommy Moats, one of the head dudes at Balcones Distilling.
Tommy! Oh, wait, is he a rep?
Not a rep, but he definitely is one of the head dudes at Balcones Distilling.
So he has a vested interest in sending a whiskey to a channel that creates content about whiskey. So we need to do the awkward... yeah.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the new High Plains release of Balcones.
Now you've told me this. What was the High Plains?
This is cool. So remember, for most of their history,
Right.
they've been making highly award-winning single malt, and they have been using Golden Promise, which is a very famous
barley
from Scotland.
Sure.
Well, several years ago, 2 or so to be exact, they started working in conjunction with Blacklands Malt and even A&M, Texas A&M,
Oh, the college.
to find a malt that could handle being grown to the specifications needed to work for distilling
Right.
in Texas
Okay.
to make a single malt whiskey.
So
And this is it.
they wanted a barley grown in Texas,
Yes.
and this
And
is
it couldn't be feed barley. It had to meet all the specifications needed to be able to go through a distillation process
Okay.
and fermentation, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So this is called the High Plains Single Malt. It is 100% even grain
Right.
Texas whiskey.
okay. This because we've mentioned several times before. Balcones there's a character to it.
Yeah, this like deep, dark coffee molasses.
But
and
I'm saying
tobacco.
But I'm saying I think I can find inklings of it here.
Yeah, but it's different.
It's different.
Totally
this
different.
Is different than any other Balcones I've had.
I agree. There's this really wild, dusty, sandy mixed with
Agricultural. Just you
just
smell.
grainy and malty.
Yeah. Wow. Like
Super fruity, like aggressively overripe fruity. The
then-
barrel impact is not near as much as I'm used to in the nose of a Balcones whiskey.
the color. That's how old is this?
Roughly, let's see, they had it in here. 27 months.
Oh my god, dude.
Just a little over 2 years. Look how dark that is.
Right.
We have 13-year-old Royal Brockla
Right.
down on the other side of the property.
It's like not
that
even
looks like
half-
water.
Not even half.
compared to this. Like, welcome to Texas.
And then there's a
Now-
long.
There's this slightly pungent fruity note that's starting to subside a little bit now that it's opening up.
Right.
And I'm starting to get back to the tobacco-y rich
You know what?
notes.
I wonder if that's an episode. How do you design a grain for a? I'm assuming were they just choosing something that existed, throwing some stuff on the ground and see what grew best?
They were choosing
Or
something that could grow in Texas for the climate.
So something that already existed, just not a new hybrid type of deal.
I don't know if it was a hybrid or a new thing. They were just trying to find a barley that could survive in the Texas climate.
Yeah, something hearty.
Oh, that's nice.
I get like a peppery raspberry in there.
Yeah, peppery raspberry. I almost get peppermint. There's this weird, slightly lifting note to the palate.
Now the flavor or the fresh.
The experience. of
Okay,
it.
so not the flavor.
There's this lifting.
You keep trotting out the peppermint note. And I'm like, man, I don't. But
That's the experience
the
of
fresh
peppermint.
feeling of peppermint. No,
Yes.
peppermint has a flavor.
It does, but it also has an experience.
So
and that contributes to the flavor.
The fresh mouth cooling off effect.
yeah, which Lagavulin has.
Yes, but the taste of peppermint. No, I don't get that. And then the agricultural, there's like almost a vegetal layer in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now this one I got new glasses for, so you don't have to rush that. But also because I really wanted to pour this in a new glass.
And then
so Travis Young,
And then that barrel shows
Hole
up.
in the Roof, our
Yeah.
guide Hole in the Roof.
Yeah.
He's a part of a Waco Whiskey Club.
Oh, Travis Young, yeah.
Yeah. He sent us the Waco Whiskey Club's barrel pick of Balcones Classic Single
So
Malt.
Travis Young is not in the whiskey industry.
No.
Travis Young, you magnificent
Bastard. So this might be one of my favorite barrel picks that I've tried from Balcones. The Waco guys did a really great job. Mm-hmm. And by the way, he wrote on the side of it, which is why it's already open, you'll notice.
Yeah. What did you say?
For Emma to try first.
Emma filled up like a tumbler.
So this is 30 months old. So 2.5 years old.
Right.
And this is their more classic single malt Golden Promise barley Balcones.
Right. I gotta give myself a couple of seconds off of the... Because Balcones, there's always going to be relatively...
Oh, there it is.
A lot of intense flavors. Mm-hmm. And it will absolutely affect the next thing you drink. Mm-hmm. I need critical moments here. Critical moments.
Are you ready?
Good.
Good.
Don't ever do that. Just don't. Oh.
Oh, it's got all the classic deep molasses, but there's something a little different in this one.
Oh. Okay.
That's good.
That's good. What's really nice about Balcones is how much character they are able to pull out of the wood without it turning tannic.
Bitter. Yeah, that's the shocking thing.
Yeah.
Now, comparatively, you would go, yes, this is woody.
Well,
but compared to other woody whiskeys that we've had, where it's obviously like chewing on a piece. I mean, even like the Orphan Barrel.
Bitter, tannic kind of.
Yeah, there's even one of the Orphan Barrels that's so old, it's like drinking whiskey chewing on a chunk of wood. And this one, you get all the barrel richness, but it never gets just disconcertingly bitter.
And then, man, just the hot fruits. The hot fruits that well up in there.
This is tasty.
And then their molasses. Oh, the molasses, of course. So this is, you kind of threw us on the other end of the spectrum.
I know, that's why I started with the Nikkas.
Because like, wait, I think I'm getting some sugary sweetness, maybe.
Yeah,
like
and then Balcones.
And then it's like, whoa.
All right, well, I think
lovely.
that leads us to the end of a Rare Whiskey Day.
We need more rare whiskey.
Let's turn off the camera and then we'll get some.
Here's the fight, steal and drink it.
If you fight me, if
you steal, everything.
And if you drink me, drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.